Hello everybody, welcome back to Pro Publications YouTube channel. As always, me Rich, and here on this channel we talk about zines and DIY culture of do it yourself. And a lot of people know me from my business life, the fact that I helped start up a restaurant chain that now has 4 locations, as well as the zine company Pro Publication has been in the green for the last 2 years, making a little bit of a profit. And thirdly, that I did consulting work for startup companies in Los Angeles, and I also made money off of that. Because of that, I come in contact with a lot of people that want to talk to me about business, and a lot of times they tell me, Rich, it's easy for you to say you have A, B, C, D, but I have nothing. How do I start? And honestly, there's a million and one ways to start. And so I'm going to do this whole little series of a DIY guide for like small businesses. For me, it's kind of a mix, it's kind of where my love of the DIY culture, the do-it-yourself attitude intersects with the things that I also enjoy, which is business. So this is that intersection, and that's what these little videos are going to be. So the first video is how to make YouTube videos on your phone. This is going to be part 1, because in part 2, I'll go through editing on your phone. So in part 1, I want to talk about how to film using your phone, because there's certain things, certain hacks that I've learned that you can and cannot do. So this phone here was going to be used for demonstration purposes, right? So hack number 1 that you should know if you're making YouTube videos on your phone: you don't want it on selfie mode. You always want to film like this. Hack number 2, the less you have to work with, the more you want to get those things as best as you can. Meaning that the framing is going to matter. Most YouTube channels are framed in the center, which I also recommend if you're talking the way I'm talking directly to somebody, if you're trying to explain something to them. But if you're going to use inserts such as images and things like that are going to pop up in the screen, you might want to frame yourself more to the left or to the right, depending upon what side you want to put those inserts in. Now, if you're just going to do straight talking, film down the center, but on top of filming down the center, you want to do a power angle. And the way you do the power angle is very simple. You tilt it going up, because going up makes us look stronger and more confident in what we're doing, which will then make us feel to the viewer as an authority figure more than if we filmed it very passively. You always wanted... The next point. Phones are amazing at capturing audio. The problem is if you don't have an external mic, you cannot get too far away from the phone. You have to be fairly close. What do I mean by close? Anywhere from 2 to 3 feet. Anything beyond that, you're going to begin to see the audio suffer. Point number 4. You cannot move a lot if you're filming on your phone. Because the way I like to film with autofocus. The reason being, if I try to show something, I cannot reframe it. I have to hope that the camera is going to reframe it for me and capture the phone and myself in it. Right? So here goes an example of, if I try to show the phone, and hopefully the phone is in focus. So I recommend shooting with the autofocus. And with the autofocus, you cannot move very much. And that's just one of the limitations that you are going to have to deal with. So that's it. And that's video 1 in this series of ultimately how you can begin a business of any sort with just your phone. So that's how I film using a phone. These are some certain hacks that I've picked up over time, and I hope that they're helpful and useful to you. And I hope you're able to build off of this and get something even better. Because business is a game of scaling up. So please like, share, subscribe, and come back tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to show you how to edit the video using your phone. Alright, you guys. Thanks for watching. Lates.